together. Hope you guys are well. So I'm a cartoonist and a writer, as I said, and I do a lot of live streaming, drawing, and I've been a cartoonist myself for a long time, decades, for the New Yorker, and I live draw here something in the news or something that's in the culture that we're talking about, and we talk about it. So let me get my paper over here. So I have something in mind to talk about today, to draw about. Hi, Pablo from LA. Hi, John from Rockville. The news is the news is the news. There's news happening. I can't say it was a slow news day, but it was not a hectic news day. I didn't really pay a lot of attention today to the news. You heard about this story that I'm going to draw about, Pablo? Didn't get the full details. Well, I'll try to fill you in a little bit. Hi, Ram from Santa Ana. You're a regular watcher here, and I'm very appreciative of that, Ram. Hi, Joyce from Greensburg. What Greensburg where? There's probably like a million Greensburgs in this country. But is that South Carolina, North Carolina? Joyce? In any case, thank you for joining me. So let me get this thing out of here and I'll turn it around. If you're new to Happs, welcome. It's a new startup. Where's it? There we go. That I'm happy to be a part of. So AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, as you know, is a very powerful speaker and advocate for people. And she was one of the people that was in the Capitol on January 6th when they attacked. And she's no dummy. She realized, she knew when that happened, she was, I'm sure, feeling that she was one of the people they were coming after. I don't know if they targeted her at all. I don't know if they said her name. Did they? I don't quite remember, but she's hated by the right, that's for sure. And it was a traumatic experience for her. And so she made a video recently. I'll test this pen. Yeah. I use Crow Quill pens. It was a traumatic experience for her. Let's see, I was testing the colors. I'm going to be drawing her. I was just testing some of the colors that I have for her. And she spoke about it. So you can see the video online. It's riveting. Yeah, Laura says it's riveting. It is really riveting. And I'm going to draw. I thought I would draw her. So she talks about the feeling of hearing the people coming into the Capitol and being told by her staff to hide. And she goes into the bathroom and there's pounding on the door. You have to watch the video because I can't give it justice. But she also talks about how she is how frightened she was. See, that's not gonna work. I have to find another one. Let's try this one. How frightened she was. Frightened for her life. She thought this was it. Take a little, pay a little attention to this. And she goes on to talk about how she is a survivor of abuse. She's a victim of sexual abuse, abuse or attack. You have to watch the video. I can't exactly remember the words she used, but and I wrote them down. I'll read them to you in a second. I'm gonna put them in this. I'll read them to you while this is drying. But what she sort of is getting at is that what I think she's getting at And what I've thought of before, and other people have too, is that, first of all, her hair is longer than this, but um, the Trump presidency has been like a abusive relationship. I'm not the first to say that. A lot of people said that, and to me, why is this not working? Um, the January 6th attacks were like, finally the abuse, the verbal abuse became physical, and that's what that was. Let me let that dry, and I'll tell you what she said. I wrote some of it down, but you have to watch it. It's quite powerful. Um, she said, "These folks that tell," now she's talking about the after the January 6th, how many people, particularly white male Republicans, are saying, "Just move on, get over it. It's finished. It's history." And she goes on to say, "These folks that tell us to move on and that it's not a big deal, even telling us to apologize, these are the same tactics as abusers." She says, "I'm a survivor of sexual assault, but when we go through trauma, trauma compounds itself. There's no one big thing that's happening to you, and then there's no one big thing happening to you. It's a lot of repeated things. And then you deal with it and you move on." She's saying you don't do that. All of these experiences make us who we are. Most people live with trauma, and that doesn't diminish anyone's trauma. It means that there's a community of us, and there's so many people that can understand what she's talking about. Let's see if anybody's speaking. Um, Watching from the UK here, my friends and peers see AOC as serious political figure for the next 30 years. Very exciting seeing her speak. Yes, a new kind of Ginsburg. Hello from Oklahoma City. Hello. She has courage and stands up. Yep. She's not seen as a joke in Europe. I don't think people see her as a joke here. The right does. They find her ridiculous or threatening. That's probably what they find her. So I'm not going to paint her face just yet because I don't want. I'll try to get her hair, and I'm going to put the words to some of what she said here. She spoke about the assault and how she thought when she was hiding in the bathroom and hearing the pounding and somebody yelling, "Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?" Little did she know that person yelling was somebody looking to help her, but she didn't know that. And she said, "I'm a spiritual person. I was raised that way. It's my reference." She said, "When I heard them, and I thought my life was over, I thought, well, okay, then there'll be people to carry on." I'm going to wait on the face because I don't want to bleed. So I have to give her a lot of credit for making this connection and speaking about it because I think it's so true. I've not been sexually assaulted. I don't have personal experience that way, but read a lot about it. I can't imagine being in the Capitol and hearing people breaking in and yelling and screaming and threatening. Even telling us to apologize. That's what abusers do. Let's see if you guys are saying anything. Her point is so important. Hi, Laura Lee. Laura Lee is a friend of mine from college. She is a voice for many, yes. If AOC is a joke, you're the punchline. Oh, well, that's lovely. Thank you. I love how she refuses to cave to the condescension she faces in Congress and to the daily threats to her life over the past several months. All the while, 45 is cheering on and encouraging the terrorists. Yep. So let's see if I can put some color. Oh, shoot. Look what I did. Well, I fixed it in Photoshop. So I'm trying to be so careful. Oh, it's bleeding. That's okay. Bleeding can work sometimes. It doesn't work over here though. I'll just have to clean that up in Photoshop and white out. She was wearing a grayish turtleneck, but I'm afraid to put too much color in there. I think that's okay. It's always a touchy. Well, just stop. Learn to stop. See, don't bleed there. I don't want that to bleed. There. Well, see, it's bleeding there. No. Stay away. Talking to the paint. All right. Okay, well, that's what I have for you guys today. I encourage you to watch the video. I may add some darkness to her hair because her hair really is darker than that. But I'm not a caricaturist. I mean, this is an impression of her and the emotion. I was trying to capture the emotion. So, turn you around and thank you for joining me. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Thank you, John, for your award. Yeah, thank you for being here. If you guys are new to Happs, you can download the app for your phone and join us. Follow me. become my sponsor. John is a sponsor. Pablo's a sponsor. Really appreciate it. Um, anyway, I thought AOC's video was very powerful, and I encourage you to watch it. And the connection she made between what's been going on to our country with a president who is abusive and manipulative, and then what happened finally with the January 6th storm on the Capitol. It's all mixed together. It's all been a manipulation and a horrible abuse of our country. Um, thank you, Pablo. Bye, Laura Lee. Thank you for joining me. So thanks for being here, guys, and I'll see you again tomorrow at 6 o'clock, same time, same place. Every weekday, I'll live draw something on Happs, East Coast 6 o'clock. Okay, thanks, guys, for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. You guys are great. Bye.